Ada Pele ya, Gerd Muller sama Zola. Ngeri kali guys. Fenomena finishing willpower. Waktu di Santos nih. Pele Santos. Gerd Muller 176 guys ya. Kurang kalau jadi striker mah. Zola, waduh 168 lagi. Bang, gacha nggak skip? Isi dulu. Selesaikan isi dulu. It's no good. Yes, bro. It's no good, guys. I think I should skip this event. Nah, Tim Mubarak, Assalamualaikum Red Panda. Waalaikumsalam, guys. Wasabi song, what is that, guys? Bang, lo orang mana, Bang? Orang Jaksel, guys. Oke, 100. Goalkeeper 105. Oke, guys. 3 to 73. Wih, nice. Nice squad, guys. Bang, aku udah paket lengkap, Bang. Bisa gitu ya? Apa nih yang paket lengkap nih? Messi 110. Good Messi, guys. Like mah main, Bang, boleh. Bang, aku udah like subscribe. Thank you, Bro Fatih Mubarak. Buat teman-teman yang belum subscribe, jangan lupa subscribe ya, guys ya. Booster Mikel apa, Bang? Striker instinct sih, guys. Mikel striker instinct 103, guys. Key to the rest and hope. What time do you? I live in Jakarta, guys. Bang, ada Michael Owen nggak, Bang? Gak ada. Enjoy weekend and I was. Hey, thank you,
Hello
Bro
and welcome to
Ali.
everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And the finish! Oh, great low ball in.
Well, the quality of the supply has been acknowledged. Shame, that's when the quality ended.
Played out to the right.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Kata bahasa
A
Inggris, Bang.
midfielder
Kita pakai
renowned
bahasa
for his
Indonesia, guys.
tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in it. Shot a goal!
Aduh.
Xabi Alonso gets rid without sophistication. Look at the space here. Great defending, strong and the shot! What a save by David Raya!
SP.
And kept out by the most elastic
Stop
of
cups
saves.
and a good
Ekatike
place.
clearly
Okay,
thought he
bro.
had the
Thank you
beating
so
of the
much,
keeper.
guys.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's played in. So it's going to be another
Ada
corner.
Misri Gondrong abang punya, guys.
France have their second corner now. Kamara. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He is through here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's very neat. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. David Villa. It's gone all the way through
Bang,
to the
lu fans
keeper.
apa bang? Fans Barcelona guys, decul guys.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Can he latch on to this? It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. More and more pressure on the ball here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe does well to get it back. Cross into the box. Cucurella gets it clear. And here's Ribéry. Fired deep to... Up he goes! And that was very necessary. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Ekitike! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cucurella. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Villa. Mendieta. Ambitious ball here. This might... And a chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Spain! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Floated through. Mignon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ekitike, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now that's well seen too.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's good play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Segala, kenapa ya?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Michel Platini. Lovely, now then. Now, who's going to be first to this? And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been
Match pertama
fairly
langsung
flat, and
kalah
the
ya,
support have
apa
had
ini
little
lah
to cheer
guys.
about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Bang, saya ambil timnas Belanda. Oh, udah bagus guys. Apakah kita akan di Belanda ya?
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play it with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Pedri. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Oyarzabal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now, what about a counter-attack? Carvajal. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Played over towards the opposite flank. And Cucurella. And it's Carvajal. Nicely shaped cross. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cucurella. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Pedri looking to add to his goal. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Cucurella. Carvajal. Lenormand. Ball played for Mendieta. Distributed tidily. Carvajal just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Tabrak-tabrak, guys.
Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. France get their 4th corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! Yes, it's there!
Gol guys, jangan lupa like dan
France are
subscribe
back
guys.
on level terms.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mendieta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Into the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish?
Xabi Alonso DMF, aduh harusnya kemarin aku ngambil itu guys. Xabi Alonso guys. Bang, punya Messi nggak? Punya guys. Messi yang 110 guys. Bang, punya Batistuta nggak? Punya guys. Batistuta yang terbaru. Ngeri guys, cuma apa ya? Dribblingnya jelek. Main heading-heading gitu guys.
Serán sustituidos por El dorsal 7. El dorsal 15.
Howson gets it away.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's in a great position here. Saliba gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. And here's the chance to counter. Carvajal. Mendieta. Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Aduh, apa nih guys?
So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
That's an imaginative pass. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that is a terrific save!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Ribery. That is very well defended. Now it's Villa. And he skips past his man. Cucurella crosses. Oh, what a climb! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Cucurella. Fermin. Mendieta. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Assalamualaikum,
There could
waalaikumsalam
be
guys.
trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Terrific save by Manuel. That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra
Dia
time
finishingnya
is the
jelek
correct
banget
next
ya
step.
sini. Mbappe.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. And the action has already restarted. Lenormand. Fermin. And it's Cucurella. Carvajal. Mendieta. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saliba with the clearance. That'll be a throw-in.
Disuruh semua asis guys. Lawan bot guys.
Now the cross. He rises! Oh, off the bar! And he's gone backward here. Mendieta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ekitike. Carvajal. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in. Mignon claims comfortably. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flashes it across. Defending of the desperate variety.
Aduh, smart
gonna go a
asis
long way.
ngeklirinnya sembarangan ya guys ya.
Good ball, good goes for a shot! Oh, yes!
Bang, lu main
it's
ML nggak
there!
bang? Dulu
And
main
that
guys.
may just do it!
Dulu sampai IMO, sekarang udah
And
Jarang
that's it
main,
for the
nggak
first
ada
half
kawan
of
guys.
extra time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores
France
que en
come
esta penúltima
roaring
jugada
back in
cerca
quite
de
some
los
style.
balones
Dulu
We've got
main
a
sampai
very
IMO
different game now.
120-an guys.
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one
Kalau
last moment of
misalkan
magic
ada
in them?
kawannya, bisa lah mabar. Cuma kalau solo, males guys.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17 será
And we're
reemplazado
off
por
for the final
el dorsal
time.
11.
It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Cucurella has it in a wide position. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. So what can they make of this? He has found a way through. Ribéry. Platini. Oh, it's played into the area. Mosquera getting this one clear. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! He should have put that one
Aduh,
away.
ngelek ya.
Doué really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Howson. Cucurella.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that's well spotted.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Villa. A probing pass. That ball looks a good one. Ribéry. Very much into the last knockings. And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test
Aduh,
passed with
ex-Monarchs.
flying colours.
Divisi 2 dia.
Well, after all of
Kita
that, Jim,
report
what are you
guys, dia
thinking?
pakai
France can be
AI
really happy
guys.
with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character.
Bang, kenapa koneksinya nge-lag? Nggak tahu juga guys. Ketemu lagi nih guys.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be
Jangan lupa kita
savoured. Hopes
subscribe, guys.
are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. David Villa! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gaitska Mendieta. Xavi Alonso. No, it's come to nothing. Platini. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, it's played into the area. Oh, he has stuck it into
Bunuh
his own
diri,
net.
guys. Kenapa dia, guys?
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, that's a key interception. Camera. Oh, that's a very... Shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Camera. And it's Michel Platini. France finding their passes. Doué. And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kenapa itu?
Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. No, that's been intercepted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. France leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score, Ekitike! They want to be quick to recover this. Mikel Oyarzabal is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mendieta with a definite fell there.
Sliding ya, guys ya.
Mendieta gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Ribéry. Platini. Lenormand deals with that comfortably. Pedri. Cucurella. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Fires it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Now it's Pedri. He's had a shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mendieta. That's good play. Mendieta driving forwards. He's having a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And now the breakaway. Nicely shaped ball. The less said about that pass, the better. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. France are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the counter is on. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Mendieta. Oh, just skips past, shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Sliding, guys.
Saliba. And it's Michel Platini. France looking to pass their way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's gone searching crossfield. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Xavi Alonso. Mendieta.
That's going in strongly.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Shot could be... Doué! Mendieta with the clearance. He's on it, can he get away? Carvajal with a fine tackle. Closing. Big chance! Spread it left. Elects to cross. It's well blocked and back out it comes. And it's Michel Platini. Mendieta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Platini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Crunching tackle. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Here comes the corner.
Hello guys. Hello guys. Assalamualaikum guys.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
Spain have their second corner now.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
France
22,
are looking to go forward now.
Fernando Torres.
Camera. And Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In towards the back stick. And smartly reclaimed. And that's been drilled in. And that has been clubbed away. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Uncanny finish! And somehow he
Tuh guys,
managed to
finishing
miss
guys.
it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Xavi Alonso. Doué. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And this is Torres. Oh, no joy this time.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now this could be a chance. Cucurella, and he's managed to get free.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Gavi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Doué, and he welcomes it in. Is there any support? He might not need it. Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Mosquera. Gavi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Zubimendi. Now it's Villa. Now it's Gavi. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read. And the danger is averted. Ribery. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Cucurella. Knocks it out wide. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Saliba clears it away. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Thuram. To Camara. Platini quietly revving up. Platini. Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zubimendi. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time.
Udah
And it
falas
has been a
smart
punishing
assist-nya.
game, both physically and mentally.
Kenapa
But
harus ada
does
smart
either
assist,
team
guys?
have what it takes to find a winner?
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 4. Xavi
Exhaustion,
Alonso.
physical
Será
and
sustituido
mental.
por
Will we
el
find a
dorsal
winner?
15. Se va a realizar un cambio
They
de
have given it
jugadores.
everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? That's beautifully weighted. And it's Gavi. Gavi. And here's Torres. Out towards the flank. Sweat. Can he finish?
Aduh,
yes,
apa ya?
it's
Udah
there!
kalah nih, guys.
Late in the day, this could well be it. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Spain get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gavi receives it in a wide position. France must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nicely weighted ball. Played in deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's taking no chances there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Kamara. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Apa
And he has
lah
shown him a
itu?
yellow card. Camera. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Giroud.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's a searching pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
So that's it. It is
Aduh,
all
kalah,
over.
guys.
A game
Kalah
that is a
smart
tale of
assist.
one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it...
Ekitike! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ekitike really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Platini. Lovely bit of skill. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Here come Brazil on the counter. And he's managed to get free. He's being urged to take a shot! What a
Apalagi
wonderful
saja
goal!
kalau guys.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's Rivaldo! He scored!
Bantai ini guys.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Brazil are... Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. France are really in a position where patience and...
He's having a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
He's through, now is he in? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Smoothly does it. Knocks it into space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's nice.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ribéry showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Now, can they get him away? Rivaldo. And that has been knocked clear. Rivaldo plays it short. And here's Rivaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Marquinhos. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Ekitike. He's picked his way through. Now what about this cross?
Aduh, kalah 2-0 guys.
Corner number 2 then. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. So what can they make of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Eder Militao. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's burst through. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So much time and space here. And he's in on goal. And the finish! Superb from Doué! A finish right from the top draw. Right back in the game. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
This
Kok
is
bisa
threatening to
kencang
become
gitu
a
ya?
really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bruno Guimaraes. In with the challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's played through for him. Real chance! Casemiro. And it's Ribéry. Camera. Bruno Guimaraes powering forward here. This looks promising. And this is Neymar. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Cleared without hesitation. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodrigo. Can he get on the end of this? And yet another chance goes to waste.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rivaldo with the short one. And here's Rivaldo. And the shot! France are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now the breakaway. It's a pretty loose pass. France really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And it's been played through, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. France can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's great chance! Off the post! Tries to get it clear. Oh, real chance to break. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's a key interception. Gently done. And he's intervened well there. Casemiro.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Out towards the flank. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Crosses it in. Saliba with the clearance. Good ball, good take. Oh, delightful ball. And he's
Tahu
straight
seri itu
offside.
ya.
And it's Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ribery. That's beautifully weighted. Now it's Platini. And claimed it back swiftly. Doué. No, he is not giving anything away. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, what has happened here?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
And he shoots! And that
Bisa
would have
gitu ya,
been
guys ya.
game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
They've played it short. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's neat.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He has found the way through. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pass is just off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now this could be a chance. It's Rivaldo! Defending of the desperate variety.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ekitike. Looking for options for movement.
Mainnya jelek banget ya guys ya.
Attention, changement.
He's got away.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Neymar has found the net here, of course.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. No, he's missed it.
Aduh kalah guys, banyak kesempatan nggak gol guys. Gimana nih guys?
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've...
Main di laptop ya guys. Semoga nggak lag guys. Cici Ninja YouTube, say hi, hello guys. Hello guys, welcome back, welcome back. Bang main di laptop ya, main di laptop guys.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. Okay, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution, but for his attacking football and his ability to take in the landscape, there's no one better.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, delightful ball. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Robson. And here's Palmer.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Greenwood. And this is Kane. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in.
Bisa gitu ya guys ya.
In towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Over to the left. Quarter of an hour played. Out of play for a goal kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lewis Skelly. And here's Thuram. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And that's been won straight back. Strong running down that left flank. Hangs in a cross. Robson.
England clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Platini. Well, that has not gone well. And this is Kane. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Barcola. To Camera. That's a sharp pass. And it's Michel Platini. Rice. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Palmer going face-to-face with his great rival.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Michel Platini. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Saliba does well to get it back. Rice. Gehi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram, he has found the way through. And a chance! And again!
Gol
Goal!
saya kira ini.
France! And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. France carrying a one-goal lead. Robson. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Ribéry. Now it's Greenwood. Alexander-Arnold threads one in, turns and goes back. Barcola.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
France just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. In the end, it was possession without penetration, the kind that only frustrates managers and fans. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Palmer. Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this?
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's had a hit! The ball goes in, he gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Barcola. Big chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmer. Rice. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Barcola. Robson. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ribéry, showing great feet there. No, he's not getting his way this time. Lewis Skelly, it's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Thuram, pinches it off him. Platini, good pressure, determined, intense. Palmer. Kane. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's been shifted off it. Rice. Greenwood, foot in. Marcola in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Kane. Platini. France finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. And he shoots! And that may well be that. That is
Hello,
that.
attendees. This is a
France
children's
have done it.
announcement.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I see this guy Greenwood best deployed in a front three. Usually right-sided. Well, even when starting centrally, he does tend to drift out to that right flank, where he likes to then drift back inside onto his left foot. That usually takes a defender with him, and from there he can cause lots of problems.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Platini, he has found the way through. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly. Not the most convincing of passes. Yehi. Rice. Ekitike. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Platini. Now it's Barcola. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Palmer. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Michel Platini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Barcola tries to play it through. Platini plays it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Ekitike. Of course, a dribbler of outland. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, good spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. Greenwood! And that is
Bisa
quite
kalah nih, guys.
wonderful.
Smart assist
A
terus,
finish
guys.
right from the top draw. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
England, a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Mbappe. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Robson concedes a free kick for that. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rice. Palmer. Now it's Platini. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Chance for a shot! And again! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Decent chance! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Rice. And that's a good ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for the shots. Ekitike. Now Barcola. Palmer. Now it's Greenwood. Now it's Kane. And he's well positioned. Shot at goal! And he hits the net. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. There's the whistle for half-time.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
France 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. And the game has already resumed here. And he was quick to react. Barcola. Ekitike. That is good alertness. Robson. And it's Palmer. Palmer going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Robson. Now it's Greenwood. Kane. Greenwood. Ekitike. Can he get on the end of this? No, that was never going to make it. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's intervened well there. Robson. Alexander-Arnold. Tomori. Rice. Robson. Now it's Greenwood. And this is Kane. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Platini with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Platini!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ekitike looking understandably energised after his goal. Palmer. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Thuram produces the perfect tackle there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 29. À sa place, le numéro 20.
Lewis Skelly. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Platini is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Changement en cours.
England choosing to make the first change. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. It's Rashford! It's in! And they are
Gua install
dragging
ulang
it
bang,
back.
cimit
Game
yel.
on again!
Kalau misalkan nggak update.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eze, that's a sharp pass. This looks promising. Gets a good foot in there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free
Changement
kick.
pour la France. Le numéro 9.
Platini is standing over this one.
Le numéro 11.
Platini! Decent enough try. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Terrier picks it up out wide. And that's the keeper's ball. Robson. Lewis Skelly going full tilt down the left. And it's Kane. That ball looks a good one. Lewis Skelly has got himself a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 13.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Le numéro 4. Ribéry.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
They want to be quick to recover this. Rashford. Rashford! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Desperate defending required here. Up he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Opts for safety. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Terrier gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! Oh, that's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Real goes for a shot. Goal, England! Deep, deep into injury time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
England give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
France's free kick then. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, sweet feet. Achiampong does really... And that is as far as it goes. France have done it. The perfect...
Mbak, ranknya sekarang apa divisi 3, guys? I'm Skywalker, say hi. Halo, halo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four.
And the finish! An early chance
Get
there,
in and see
first
it.
of the game.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I think that miss is going
Challenge
to give him
accepted.
nightmares for a while.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Can he finish? Off the post! That's really well cleared. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swings it across. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, nice touch. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Adams. And he's away. Now can he... Decent chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter.
And Hullet! That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had it taken off him. And it's Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now, can they get him away? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chance for a shot! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Raul. And it's Guardiola. No outsmarting him this time. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Abbiati is there to clear. Platini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Messi. Messi, good driving run. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Siapa yang nabrak, siapa yang pelanggaran gitu.
And that's been won straight back.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Looking for a runner. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Neymar. We are into overtime. It could be in here. And this is... Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Dribble with Messi, few skill.
So
I
a
promise
steady,
subs.
solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got
I
the
agree
lead,
with you
and
guys.
that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan have made the
Sayang,
crucial
Mas.
breakthrough, and they're looking pretty
Itu nasi
satisfied in
goreng
the
apa ya
break.
namanya ya? Nasi goreng apa ya?
Cambio di giocatori.
How you
Here we go
doing?
again,
Good
then.
guys, good guys.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. That's an imaginative pass. Guardiola. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Owen. Now it's Kakitani. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's beat a big chance! Shapes to shoot! And
Hey,
that would
gimana
have
sih
been
ya?
some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Owen! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target. So, third corner of the game. Oh, and a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And they're back on the ball again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Kakitani. Kakitani, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And Owen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He saw the danger, and he went crashing in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Where are you
There
from?
is
Indonesia,
an
guys.
irresistible,
I'm
irrepressible
from
look
Indonesia,
about
guys.
them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the...
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Platini tries to play it through. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Hullet. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
That's tidy. Goes for a shot! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Maldini. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Raul. And he decides to cross it. Thuram gets it away.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Shevchenko. He is through here. There's the header.
Doing some skill,
Keeper's got his
bro.
work done.
Okay, guys.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Lasciano il campo per
That has
il
been
numero
knocked clear.
14. Kaká. Il numero 9.
Not
Il
too much
quarto
more here
uomo
than
indica
seeing
4
out
minuti di
time,
recupero.
and time is very nearly seen out. He won't be happy with that one. Owen. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Thuram. That's that, the end. Milan
Let's
pretty
try and
much
go
in
flicky.
utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days.
And he shoots! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Platini! Played in with purpose. And it's Michel Platini. Messi. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Messi, here's a chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at...
He's had a shot! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Milan take the lead. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Maldini kept aware, And it is reclaimed easily. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now he's got space here. Dink through. And this is Dembele. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Xabi Alonso delivers. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now, can they get him away?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. Put it! Xavi Alonso. Now it's Platini. Ruben Neves. Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shevchenko looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Lewandowski, and he takes a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get...
He rises! Big moment! Massive goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost... And we've reached half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Milan do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Bisa gitu ya guys ya. The fog is glitching. I don't think so guys. It depends on my my laptop guys. Oh.
Here we go again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard. Milan looking to pass their way through. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Hullet. Great ball, and can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's gone direct here. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Simons. Now it's Ruben Neves. It'll be a throw-in. Maldini. Forwards and with intent. Platini could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dunk calmly anticipates. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Platini. Driving forward. Platini. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pressing high and with purpose. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Platini with 2 goals already to his name. Neymar. Delivers with whip. That's a little off target. Dembele plays a sharp little ball here. Lewandowski is on his own.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Hullet. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Lewandowski. That is a great pick out. Now it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's Ruben Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Xavi Simons. And it's Ruben Neves.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Threads one in. Oh, delightful ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3. El dorsal 14. Xavi Alonso. El dorsal 17. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 9. Cambio de jugadores.
Robertson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Platini tries to pass it through. Now it's Platini. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. Pedri. A probing pass. Maldini spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's been won straight back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Rijkaard. Now it's Rashford. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Neymar. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Zanetti. Rui Costa. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Platini. Messi. And he's forced to go back. Tries to play it through. Milan getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. And it's Thuram. And here's Platini. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Shevchenko! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ferdinand. Now it's Messi. Hullet. That's a good ball. And Shevchenko! Goal, Milan! First blood drawn. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zanetti gets a foot in here. Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, nicely intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing, looking to play him in. And here's Platini. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that has not gone well. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Platini is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Platini. Good, strong midfield running here. Messi. Cafu. Oh, that's neat. And the pass is intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. He's got away. Shevchenko. And the finish! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Face to face with the keeper. Finds himself. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Hullet. It's a promising position. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Rui Costa. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram gets a foot in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! He's got himself an absolute peach. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many... And this is Shevchenko. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. Closing in on goal. And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Milan have their second corner now. Oh, chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now.
Chance! And he's there to get it away. Oh, what a mistake! And the counter is on. Well, that's well spotted. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Can he latch on to this? Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan have their 3rd corner. Oh, he's... Rijkaard! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, important interception.
Pandai. Okay. After this,
Cafu.
guys.
Ball played for Rijkaard. Driving forward. Looking for options for move. There's the shot! Off the post. Knocks it into space.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
In with the challenge. Rui Costa. Luis Suarez. Messi just eases him off the ball. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good ball. Good. And again. They've got to be quick to recover this. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can spring out of defence. And they win it back again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Shevchenko. And this is Neymar. Shot a goal! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Now it's Rui Costa. And this is Luis Suarez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Neymar. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Rui Costa. Gets into some space. And this is Rui Costa. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, well played, well sorted out. No way through. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Baresi. Five minutes to add. And it's Bale.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And they've got a throw. That is ended up in no man's land. And we're done. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in
Let's
which
go
they
one by one,
swept their
guys. Let's go,
opponents
guys. Let's
aside.
go, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go join, guys.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Terrific header! Oh, off the bar! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Sweden finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Elanga. Now it's Kulusevski. Crosses it in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Cruyff. And Neymar. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Arda Güler. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's forced to go back. Elanga. Lindelof. Played back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the shot! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Flings in a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And here's Cruyff. Elanga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Isak. Distributed tidily.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying.
Isak! That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Shevchenko. And he's there to belt it away. It is a corner. And now they can clear their lines. Sweden have the chance to go the other way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the left it goes. The ball swung in. Thuram. Messi is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Messi. Goodmanson. Elanga. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the action is back on the way.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Kulusevski. Goodmanson. Isak. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Goulet. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Cruyff. Cannavaro. Messi. And it's Arda Güler. Elanga. Strong running down that left flank. Aimed beyond the defence. He is just caressing the ball. He's in space and looking for options. Lindelof. It's a searching pass. Tries to get it clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar going full tilt down the left. And this is Cruyff. 60 minutes played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, what can they make of this? Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Cannavaro. Thuram. That's a cute ball. Messi looking to run onto it. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's tidy. And here's Messi. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied.
Shevchenko! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Shevchenko clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Wriggles his way through. He's going for goal! Now the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Sweden really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about... Chance, surely! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Shevchenko being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or...
Oh, what has happened here? Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Zanetti. That's good play. Messi. Big chance, corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Numero 17. Attenzione, un cambio.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Cajuste. He shifted it to the flank.
Il quarto uomo indica
2 minutes to be
recupero.
added on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. And no, that was never going to make it. Driving forward. Now this could be a chance. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And that's it. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Jim, how do you interpret this formation?
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether
Shapes to shoot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cannavaro with the clearance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
PC guys.
Well, that has not gone well. Granit Xhaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to pass it through.
Assalamualaikum, aku kembali, halo.
Arda Güler. Güler! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Comeback banget Fatih
Certainly
Mubarak.
knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Zakaria. That's an imaginative pass. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. And Bolo. Still goalless. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is Cruyff. And Shevchenko! Goal! Milan!
Bang, main Roblox gak lu bang?
There
Main
was
guys.
no getting to that. No getting to it at all.
Pernah main
Expertly
Hypersub
done.
guys.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, decent chance! Goal!
Kayaknya semua game
And
versus
they're at it
game
again
killing
in
farming.
double quick
After
time.
this guys, after this.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found a way through. Shot could be on. And it's Garcia. And they're quick to press. Güler. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Freuler. Freuler.
Like bang.
That's
Okay,
very neat.
okay.
Xhaka. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chips it through. And this is Messi. Terrific header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Zakaria. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And Garcia. No way he was going to let him past. And it's been played through. And it's Cruyff. Has a look and plays it forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Cruyff. Taken back almost at once. Played out to the right. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Some good work on the right flank here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Freuler chooses to go back. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Good ball, good take. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Deftly away. Not the most accurate pass. Opts for safety. Zakaria. Switzerland looking to pass their way through. Spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Thuram. O'Shea. Now it's Shevchenko. Freuler. Played back in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cross into the box. Garcia gets it away. Switzerland have the chance to go the other way. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. And this is Mbolo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Xhaka plays it short. Now it's Xhaka. Ball driven towards the far post. And now a sudden chance to counter. Elvedi spots it and intercepts. Shevchenko is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Neymar is onto this. He has found Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution for Switzerland. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 23.
Garcia. And he's picked it up out wide. Very nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goulet is the team's great visionary. Now it's Shevchenko. Elvedi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Granit Xhaka. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 7.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number
That
24.
pass isn't the best. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. And it's made its way to him. Nice interception, well timed.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
O'Shea. Out to the left it goes. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he... Shot a goal! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Johan Cruyff.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Milan are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That looks a good ball through. Shevchenko. Oh, that's nice. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Akanji. And it's Rodriguez. And Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, good spread. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That is lovely. Now the ball in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Cruyff. He might be it, and Shevchenko! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 11, Andrei Shevchenko.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. He's had it taken off him. O'Shea. Xhaka gets a foot in here.
Play one by one. Okay, guys. After this, guys.
5 minutes to add. Out to the right. Oh, look at the space here. And he was alert to it. Neymar. And that is that. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such...
See you next time, guys.